Hey, welcome back, guys. We are talking about Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. This is a fairly new show. It was April 6, 2017. Really new. This is a 13 episode season for the show. I don't know if they're going to do a second or what, but I will say I enjoyed it greatly. I would recommend this even. Firstly, talking about the show, I feel like it reminds me of like Flying Witch, kind of Sweetness and Lightning, and Usagi Drop kind of show, where it's that kind of, you're living in the life of this person, but it's not like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a this month over here, a little bit over there in that month, and then skip a couple more months, you know, now you're at Christmas, and well, now we're back in summer. It's kind of like picking and choosing events from their life, which I really liked. Good way to do a show if it's done correctly, especially with this type of show. It was good, and I think it might be a little easier to do with this kind of show. The premise of the show was you got Kobayashi. She's a desk worker, and she's kind of like, she drinks every once in a while, and one night she just got drunk, met a dragon in a forest, and she became her maid. And that's kind of like the adventures of now. So you're kind of experiencing the development between Kobayashi, a kind of a mundane, kind of boring, held back person, and Toru, the dragon maid, who is now like kind of a very high energy, happy kind of person, and they're meshing now. Not only that, but now since the dragon came from another world, it kind of like other people are starting to kind of follow a little bit. Nothing really like bad happens. You then, along the adventure of these 13 episodes, you get to meet a couple other people. Emilia was like one of the last people, and Quinzelcoat and Emilia, I felt like were kind of a little bit unnecessary characters, but they were funny nonetheless. The reason I thought Quinzelcoat was funny was because she had that little boy that she was, I guess, living with. With Quinzelcoat, her plot, it thickens. You know, she's got some big plot. It was just funny how she's always trying to, as the kid says, seduce him. She is constantly trying to do that, and that's where the humor. It's like, haha, that's kind of weird, but whatever. What can you do? Emilia, on the other hand, was kind of a different story because I'd say, honestly, she was just there, be like, hey, I'm your rival, let's fight, and then they're like, nope, and then she just like lives there, not in that house, but like she lives in their world, and like works with Kobayashi and eats. That's it. You get an appearance every once in a while. Not really many lines, just an appearance. Like, if I had to scrap anybody from the show, it'd be Emilia. Other than that, I thought all the characters funny. I liked Kana. I thought she was a cute little character, and I liked how she just ate bugs and a lot of stuff. You know, her eating habits were funny. And I don't know if you all have seen it, but the little meme, funny. If you ask me, I'll try to link it to you, but ask me on Twitter. If you ask me on Twitter about this meme, I'll link it to you, but other than that, I probably won't have it anywhere on YouTube. One thing I like outside of Kana is her counterpart, Riko. They're both second graders in the same class. They're really good friends. But I like Riko a little bit better than Kana because every time they're together and they just like graze each other, Kana just lezzes out over it, and she just like, bah, you know, every time. And it's outrageously funny every time. Like, you know what's coming, and it's never not funny, really. It's good little humor that you already know what's gonna happen. You know the result. It's funny. The waifu of this anime, I would have to say, would be Kobayashi. First of all, it was a fucking hard pick between Kobayashi and Toru, just because Toru's would be fun to be waifu because she is very high-spirited and nice and funny and stuff like that. But I picked Kobayashi because she is like the motherly figure. She is accepting Toru and Kana into her house, and they are living with each other, and they have to accept everything that they do, no matter what. And it's that goodwill nature of bonding that they have, and it's not like, oh, I fucking have to bond with them. It's like, it's good bonding, you know? So I really like that. So I really like how they bond together, and that kind of pulls Kobayashi into a new, better kind of person, if that makes sense. Kind of this puts her in a position where she kind of has to grow up a little bit. And, I mean, she's already an adult, you know, she has a job that she goes to, and she apparently makes good money since she can pay for 3 people and live fine. And they moved at the beginning of it, so I don't think she is struggling at all. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be kind of why I would deem her as the waifu. So, aside from that, I don't really have any other beef with this show, if at all, really. It's a very well-rounded show. Again, I enjoy these really relaxing shows to watch. They're fun, they're relaxing, no shit, and you're just kind of floating along with what's going on, and it's very nice. You don't have too much action, you know. It's always fun and entertaining to watch. Don't get me wrong, I love like Naruto and shit like that, but it's always good to switch it up a little bit. These shows are what I greatly enjoyed used for a break. Flying Witch, Sweetness and Lightning, and Usagi Drop. Phenomenal shows, and they are just like, it's, I feel like you're like at a fucking water park, sitting in one of those inflatable tube things, just floating down one of their lazy river thing, and that's what these shows feel like. You're just like chilling, you're like, this isn't bad, I'm not doing jack shit, and I'm enjoying myself. That's what these shows make me feel like. Whereas like Naruto and One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, they're like, oh fuck yeah, what's happening next? Even though I don't have like much to say negatively about this show, I am interested to see what you all think negatively about the show. Down in the comments below, tell me what you think of good, you know, good or bad. Tell me what you think of the show. And I am always accepting recommendations for either new shows to watch, aka to review here in the future, or just a show to watch. I've been actually watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z movies lately, so it could even be a movie. I don't even care. Hit me up in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.